welcome to episode 1157 of FloWrestling Radio Live. I'm your host, Christian Piles, live from Austin, Texas. As always, brought to you by Nike Wrestling. Got our boy back, the Bulgaria man, JD Rader is joining us.
Great to be back.
Good to have you back. To the left, Andrew Spencer Spay, and to the left, America's favorite side piece, Jonathan Kozak. They call him Father. What's up, buddy?
Not much. Had a great weekend at Camp Kozak.
Did you zip line a lot?
We zip-lined. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
That's good to hear. Well, we got a lot to get into today. We've got, of course, every day we are breaking down a world's weight. Today is 79 kilograms. We're going to get into some NCAA lineups, hear from JD about Bulgaria. Of course, some questions from friends. We have a new prop. That's a tease. Not even going to tell you what it is yet. You couldn't see it if you wanted to.
They're not ready yet.
They're not ready, but it's coming. JD, feel like I should ask the first question. Talk to us about Bulgaria. You were there for the U20 World Championships. You were there when Team USA won gold as a squad. Just give us your thoughts, what it was like being there for that moment.
It was pretty cool, and it really, I went there with the intention of doing mostly this video where it's like, this could be our greatest U20 team of all time.
Yes.
And
sometimes it works out.
Sometimes it works out because this is arguably the greatest U20 world team of all time. Mm-hmm. I mean, the amount of golds, the team points they scored, they wrapped up the team title, a day early even. It was just a really dominant performance from a special group.
What was the, for the team, how much were they kind of like, seemed plugged into the team race and what they were, especially as it gets later in the tournament? Yeah,
I mean, most of the guys there, it's a little bit different for like Team USA. They definitely were aware, but every guy I talked to was kind of like, I'm doing my job. My job is to focus on myself. But I can't remember if it was day 2 or 3, talking to Jaden about it. And obviously, we're posting like team score updates and stuff like that. And Jaden's like, I'm kind of trying to keep that under wraps a little bit. He goes, but it's not working because the guys were definitely locked into that and wanted to win.
Yeah.
So
they were looking at Kozak's content while
Sorry, we're not gonna slow down the team race content, Jaden. You gotta just confiscate their phones.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So what? From the individual perspective, what was, what stood out to you on the ground there? Who obviously we had 5 champs, which is insane. But anything surprise you or any anecdotes, maybe behind the scenes stories?
Everybody was pretty cool. Honestly, maybe the coolest thing was not even the golds, because some of those guys you kind of expected to win gold in there, but the Mirasolas. Yeah, winning medals together, and showing emotion. Both of them after their match, they're not super emotional guys. They're normally pretty even keel, but you could tell that meant a lot.
Yeah,
to them.
And they both had I feel like they both had losses where feels like they could have wrestled better. Like they didn't wrestle their best match, so to get the opportunity to kind of make up for it, because international wrestling, it's not always guaranteed. We knew Cole was because he was in the semis, but to get to go out on a high note after you didn't wrestle your best match probably means a lot too, and to do it together. And
then was it Connor who was on the team last year?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And Connor was the one guy on the team last year who didn't medal.
Right.
So I know this felt good, and it was kind of a cinematic because he beat the guy that he lost to in the medal match last year, this year in his medal match.
Yeah.
Protect him.
Yeah, and he won. That's exactly right. Like you think about kind of the variation in performance that the Mirasols can have. That's kind of a good embodiment of that and how much better he's gotten in a year. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was really cool.
I didn't mean to chuckle when you mentioned the Mirasola brothers, but they're just such awesome pure wrestlers that I'm just thinking about them in Bulgaria, getting pumped up for their matches or whatever, and it made me smile, and then that came out as a chuckle.
Well, I thought you were chuckling because Kozak said they have to get the same thing, and on the show he said they're both going to get bronze.
Yeah, well that's the profit over here.
Yeah, well, and they celebrated very similarly too. They both kind of did like this after they celebrated.
Yeah.
We should do like a little side by side twin celebration because I think that would do well.
You should do that in conjunction with your prophecy.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Make that post.
Great idea.
Do it.
I'll do it right
Not your prophecy. Luke Stanich winning gold,
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, atone for that.
and
now.
they let me
that was
know.
all part of that was all part of the plan.
To motivate him.
Yeah, I wanted to motivate him, wanted to level him out, keep him humble, and then have him overperform.
Do you have the Lehigh staff copy edit your stuff before? Be like, what do you think?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then they said no.
This is a team effort.
You had it as a gold in the rough draft, the sloppy copy.
Yep. And they said, "Don't." Hey, he said he's riding high. We got to bring him back down so that he's ready to roll.
Yeah.
Hey, you all right?
Well, Spay. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess Washington and Lee, you don't write a sloppy copy to be peer reviewed.
Cut that out.
I'm not gonna stop saying that. That's what it was.
This is live.
You would write it. You would write the first draft. This is
do it
more
live.
5th grade. And then this is, it's your rough draft, your AKA sloppy copy. You have to have a branding. No. The more you tell me to stop it, this is like, I'm not. I need you to. Oh, that's so funny.
I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know why I'm laughing.
Not funny.
Also, quick heads up: NDI is not working, so I'm probably not gonna be able
What?
to show anything on the screen. So just be prepared.
Well, what the heck?
I know.
Should we stop the show?
We should probably stop. Let Spay gain his composure.
All right, let's pull in what we got. This is what we got so far.
Good.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Let me refresh.
Not sloppy at all.
All right, that's good.
What are you gonna do about this, Nicholas? Nothing. I don't even have my NDI in. Fine.
To bring it back to U20s, I feel like
That's what we're talking about, right?
internationally, this was kind of a breakout tournament for Stanich and McAnally. Obviously, McAnally medaled at U17s 2 years ago, but a lot of people on the ground were like super impressed with Max, and just going through U17s, it's different once you get to U20s.
Yeah.
And same with Stanich. Obviously, Stanich, they really knew nothing about it, except they did know, well, he beat Bo Bassett
Right.
to make the team. So they were like, okay, he's on our radar. But Max wasn't even like that. And I even had like some Iranians coming up to me and being like, Zahid, like, can he beat Zahid? Talking about Max. And I was like, well, or like, why didn't he even try this? He was like, he just did the U20s this year, but probably next
Got
year.
to be senior now.
Coming.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I think you watch college wrestling, you're like, if this dude's right there with Parker, if he's right there with Carter, like for Americans, I don't think it's that big of a stretch to see what Max did. But I could definitely see why international fans would be like, this is totally out of nowhere. But knowing how close he was with those guys on their feet, which is like so much of what international wrestling is, it's not that much of a shock. Although his win over Iran was definitely like, that's a legit senior level win for Max.
Yes.
I don't think we thought was coming.
That guy pushed Zahid
Yeah.
earlier this year. So
Yeah, Max's upside is really high in freestyle. And crazy, he's only a freshman, but he's there. Sophomore now.
Did it feel like with 5 golds, basically that's half the weights, and that basically means in a dual meet, the USA would be favored to beat literally every other
Right.
team.
an all-star match.
Did were they kind of walking with a little bit of a little extra, a little more verve than normal?
But at the end, yeah. At the end,
that
it
is-
is kind of weird, especially this year, where the weights were so split up. So it's not like you win 5 golds on one day.
Everybody's celebrating at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
A bunch of the team is still preparing or hasn't wrestled.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was no like, boom, like moment where you like, on the final day we got it because it was locked up the day before. It was a formality the last day. But going 2 for 2 in golds the last day was cool, I guess.
Yeah. What any crazy backstage much? Because there's
A little bit.
any insane foreign like outbursts or like I know the Iranians are
I
always
saw Kazakhstan slap his wrestler hard in
Yeah.
the face twice.
yeah they'll do that. They will do that. Yeah, because I've seen some crazy Iranian stuff in the background, the backstage moments.
It's an emotional team, an emotional.
There was
Fans
holes in several doors in the back.
Oh really?
Yeah, from wrestlers' fist.
I like that meme where it's a scale and then a hole in the drywall right in front of it. And it's like wrestlers understand.
That's funny. All right. Well, good stuff. What's your you're making a big video?
Yeah, it'll probably be out in 1 to 2 weeks. Just kind of a follow-along vlog with this team throughout the week.
Sweet.
A lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, kind of make you feel like your boots on ground.
What would you say about USA at this point?
Way to go, Team USA.
That's what's up. I'm gonna have to retweet that again. And how did the Filipino team do?
The Filipino team almost had a winning record.
Okay.
Went 1-1.
Shout out San
500.
Francisco State.
Yeah, San Francisco State, Hayden and Chetta.
There we go. All right. Next topic. All right, JD, you take it away now.
Switch gears. Let's go to college. And so college season right around the corner. Kids are getting on campus. So we're going to start previewing some of the top teams, looking at their lineups and how well we think they're going to do and their schedule and whatnot. And so you teased a new prop.
Yeah.
We're going to bring it in.
Let's get the
Kozak,
prop.
Kozak, bring us in here.
Over here.
Slide
Yep.
it in.
And I did my best handwriting I could possibly do for this wheel.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get much better than that for me. So we're going to have to zoom out a little bit. Look at Nikki.
Oh, those are skills.
He was right behind me. So here's the deal. We've got the lineup looks. We've got a bunch of them. And if you look at the Virginia Tech one, Spay nicely linked to all the other ones we've written, which
right.
This is not all encompassing of the lineup looks we've done. There's others. But I put these on there. So what Kozak's going to do, he's going to spin it. So we don't know what team we're going to talk about. He's going to give it, and it has to do one rotation. So don't be soft on it.
Yeah, no weak spins.
If he gets Lehigh the first time, this is that's
Rigged.
sorcery. All right, give it. Hold on, we need it on camera for this.
We ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Be ready.
So we have a wheel with all these team names. That's barely gonna get around. Penn State. Wow. All right.
Ooh, I wonder what their
We're
prediction.
finally gonna talk about Penn State on this show. It was all right. So we're gonna start with them.
I can't pull up their lineup.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Fortunately, it's a team that we know a decent bit about. Yeah, we have a good idea what they're going to do.
We can all use our cellular telephone.
All right. So,
These Apple phones?
yeah, Spade the other day called it an Apple phone.
No, I mean,
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
but look, that's sometimes what they're called.
We were playing poker and he called it an Apple phone.
When you take out your Apple phone, sometimes you don't know which app to go to.
How did we lose NDI? We had it for a moment.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's the internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Kind of an important part of our show, but
Yeah, that's fine.
There's no way to get internet.
We're still
working in an
live
office
though, right?
building.
We're still live streaming, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right, good. All right, well, we'll pull this in. So, all right, I have a couple things we're going to go into. We're going to talk through their lineup, their ceiling, their floor. So, like, what's the best they could be? What's, like, worst case scenario? I think I have a 3-word phrase. You have to come up with a 3-word phrase. And then there's maybe one other thing in there. I can't remember. But, yeah,
biggest duel.
biggest duel. Okay, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ceiling, floor, dual, 3-word phrase.
Okay, cool. So first off, we're starting with the lineup. 125. It's pretty much a certainty
Yep.
with Luke Lillidahl.
Lightning Luke.
In red shirt, what Nate Desmond, he was redshirting last year, right? Or okay. So he's going to be around, but probably not in the lineup. You've got at 33 Marcus Blaze, we think, but we don't know. Did you get a sense on his cut, what it was?
Oh, it was fine.
No problem.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
He could just cut those bangs if he needs to lose
Yeah.
more weight.
Just cruising. So it feels like he's still very much a 33 pounder for this year. Doesn't seem like there's any reason to redshirt him unless he gets injured or whatever. Especially with this 5-for-5 looming. That's going to be a really interesting thing in terms of, I'm curious on Penn State's, like, what's their read overall on.
His 5-for-5.
So you don't know what we're talking about.
You were in Bulgaria.
But the new potential rule that you might get 5 years. Okay.
Yep.
and just
No red shirts.
That's how I always thought it should be.
you
Well, I
start,
thought it should be 4, but
your clock starts running, and then you get 5. And if you want to sit a year out, that's your prerogative.
Yes. So I feel like he's there 33. 41, this is where it gets really interesting because you got Nagao, maybe, Braden Davis, maybe, Masa Ono, maybe, and we're still sort of wondering what their the situation with Masa is in terms of eligibility, red shirt, not red shirt, etc.
It's so insane that they just have a world champ that they're trying to figure out how to get into the lineup. Where it's like anybody else of that caliber, you're like, well, he's obviously your starter. He's one of literally the best in the world.
Yeah.
And it's
I think he could start wherever he wants. It's just
Sure.
more about the synergy than.
Yeah, but how many teams would have a guy like that and then be like, well, do we fit him in this year? Do we have another year of him? Instead, it's a question still.
Yeah, absolutely.
49.
It definitely helps 33 and 41 when you have
49's locked and loaded for Shane. I'm looking here. I got it pulled up. John Kozak wrote this.
Which one is this?
The Penn State.
So you're saying we can't
Must have
trust
been
it?
a long time ago.
Welcome to the show. April 10th. So far, yeah, you had Braden, Masa, Marcus, Nagao at 33 and 41. 49, Shane Van Ness. That's pretty locked. No changes coming there unless Shane gets injured again, and they'll probably bump one of those 41s up. Maybe have Masa put his money where his mouth is.
Yeah.
Right? He said
Anyway, no problem.
25 through 57, it's no problem. 57, probably their most interesting question. Tyler Kasak, PJ Duke.
Yes.
I don't think PJ gave a lot of additional clarity around this, but I've thought it's going to be PJ from the jump just because he's not going to be able to make 57 beyond this year, in my opinion. So you use him, flip-flop, he and Kasak red shirts, and then Tyler goes in next year or the year after next. And then Mitchell graduates and PJ goes in, and it's harmonious for all three of those.
Yeah. Well, that's the benefit of having your guys wrestle right away with Kasak, is now you have the option. You save that red shirt, and now you have a little bit more flexibility.
Exactly
So
right.
Wrestle your dudes.
100%. That's smart. Mitchell, 65. Levi, 74. Rocco Welsh, 84. Not really a lot of doubts there. The 97, Josh Barr, I mean, not much of a doubt there, even though you have a very good Connor Mirasola, and then Cole brings it home at heavyweight. Kozak,
Yeah.
depth-wise, who are some of their best guys that are kind of on the outside looking in? Nate Desmond.
Sheesh.
I mean,
Yeah.
you think about their bench. Nate Desmond,
Joe Seeley,
Joe Seeley,
Nagauer, Davis.
Miguel, Davis. Could be both if they wrestle Masa.
Mm-hmm.
Mirasola, one of them.
One
of the Mirasolas.
one of the Mirasolas.
Henkel coming in.
He'll be in red
just had a-
shirt.
Cool red shirt, but Asher Cunningham,
Red shirt.
Who else is coming in this class, John?
This class, Nate Desmond, Marcus Blaze, Ono, Dalton Perry, PJ Duke, Asher Cunningham.
Nate has a red shirt.
Will Hankel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Asher Cunningham. We haven't really talked about him at all, but
No.
he's legit. So
Yeah.
I mean, Lucas Cochran is a guy that's just kind of
Just good.
in around and
Yeah.
is really good, but probably never going to start.
Yeah.
So
Unlikely.
What a
to see him
bench.
back in. What?
What a bench.
Oh.
What did he? What?
I thought you said something else.
Oh,
Kind of rhymes with bench almost, or slant rhyme.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I did not say anything but bench for the
Yes,
record.
Good. Lucas Cochran walks in, just beats up Spay.
Huh? That could happen.
Okay, cool. So that's basically their lineup.
That's a squad. Oh, ceiling. This is
Yeah.
Pretty obvious. The real question is, there's no scenario where they don't win, right? What's their floor first?
when you have that many guys that could plug in, because sometimes it's like there's a team race and you're like, well, as long as no injuries happen or whatever, but it's like injuries could happen.
Kozak, can you? Oh wow, we have it briefly. Can you pull in like our NCAA team rankings?
I'll do my best. Yeah, the internet is really struggling.
I don't think Kozak could do it.
We have like a separate studio internet that he's on. That's having a.
Both internets are not good.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we look crazy on YouTube right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
We're all like pixelated and blurred.
Yeah,
What
you
is
wanna-
going on?
You want to see? I told Nikki I wasn't going to tell you because it might break your hearts, but
I do get real sad when
I'm going
that
to tell you
happens.
anyway. I'm going to show you anyways. Look at this.
It's not ideal.
No, no. What?
Oh, now we're back in focus.
What the heck? What? How many people were watching? 9?
10,000. No, 128.
Dang.
Yeah.
Y'all are some beasts for that.
They get some points for that.
Yeah, I wish we could. Yeah,
Reward them.
I'd give you a
somehow.
refund, but the show's already free.
Yeah, get what you pay for.
That's right. So yeah, sometimes
Looks like we might be, rolling a little better here. So
losing a little bit. Hopefully, you can get to the team
for the
tournament
best.
rankings.
Yeah, here it is.
So Penn State currently leads by a mere
33.
33 points.
A meerkat?
That's not very much.
But remember, that we have Nebraska, who's in currently number 2, and we said they're pretty much maxed out at their current rankings.
Maxed out.
They're maxed out. Not Luke, Mac. And kind of a little bit similar with Iowa. Iowa, maybe they're not as in a maxed out position as Nebraska, but
So ceiling, we're not there yet with Penn State, according to our rankings.
No, I think the new record is definitely. I mean, is this team better than last year's team?
so they lose Kirkfleet,
Starachi.
Starachi, Brooks.
No.
Brooks wasn't there last year. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
David Taylor's gone.
Exactly. Ed Ruth.
That's it, right?
That's it. Just those two.
Right? So you got to think 25,
30,
Better.
They'll do better.
do better. 33,
They'll do better.
better. 41,
Not going to do better.
49,
Well, they might do better if they wrestle Massa. 49,
better or equal.
similar.
Yeah. 57.
They will score more points.
Okay. 65.
Maxed out.
Yeah, okay, yeah. 74,
They'll do a little bit better.
84. That's one.
Not going to do better than Karstarachi.
Right. Barr could win.
But Rocco could win 184, but he could get 4.
Basically equal. True.
Yeah. So on the high end, they can. Yeah, that's gonna be tough for Rocco.
We did forget to mention that they lost Bo Bartlett.
Yes, yes. That's why they're not gonna be as good at 41.
41.
That's who I often confuse with Aaron Brooks, by the way.
They're off confused.
97, they can't do much better, but
They can do a little bit better.
they can do a little bit better. They could do a little bit worse,
Cole.
too, potentially.
Cole honestly could match what Greg did because he got 6, I think, right?
Because he had the injury default. Yeah, very much so. So, yeah, it's in play because there was only one way where we said maybe 2 where it's like for sure. It's going to be tough, but it's in play.
Yeah.
Because there were also several words where we said better, better, better.
Right. I think it's gonna be tough for them to match last year's points. How many in the top 3 do they have? Like 7, 6 or 7 in the top 3.
Because they went crazy on the backside.
Unreal.
They got a bunch of pins, too.
Yes.
Bunch of bonus.
They were top 3 at 25, 41, 49, 57, 65, 74, 84, 97. So they had 8 top 3.
They going to go back-to-back 10As?
It's kind of on Cole a little bit, right?
285.
Heavyweight's deep. It's not. He
Or
can-
141, too.
Yeah. 41.
Probably feel a little bit better.
I feel better about it.
Well, yeah, and heavyweight's the only one where they don't have like another All-American caliber guy basically waiting in the wings.
That's true.
So, if this is so early and season hasn't started, so many things could happen. Not predicting anything, but just the likelihood is more on the chance that nothing happens at heavyweight.
Right. I think.
I'm still saying floor is first. There is no scenario
Yeah.
where they do not win.
No, I totally agree. I think it's like at what point do they lock it up? Like this is like feels like maybe a Saturday morning, maybe probably not. I can't imagine it coming down to the finals.
No way.
Oh, no.
No way.
No.
No.
Friday night is a
Yeah.
possibility.
Well, Friday night you can't really clinch much earlier than Friday night.
Right.
Friday morning's like impossible.
Just mathematically. Because
mathematically-
when you get your points.
Yeah.
But at the end of Friday, we'll know how many finalists they have, and you can even if the math says it's
Yeah.
possible that they get caught, it's like probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you can pull up their schedule, Kozak, it's obviously the
I don't
biggest
think-
was going to be Iowa,
The
right?
schedule's not out. No schedule.
Schedule's not out.
There's only like a handful of
Yeah.
schedules. You can go to www.flowwrestling.org and look at our schedule article where it has every schedule that we found so far. No Big Tens are out. Some Big Tens have like their home duels.
Right,
They
or their-
tweeted about it. But yeah, you can look at last year's and see what they're doing.
They're dueling Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like
I know that.
I know Nebraska's second, maybe has the best shot at actually pulling off the upset. Still feels like Iowa's a bigger duel.
We could point out that Penn State at Drexel is going to be live on Flow.
Ohio State. Oh, it is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Ohio State, their dual team's kind of interesting too. In terms of getting to 5. Okay, because they could win. I mean, they literally had a pin. 25. 33 probably not, but Davino's really good. They could win 41. They're favored at 41.
Well, if they redshirt Blaze for whatever reason, I would
True.
favor Davino.
49 Styles has a crack at Shane.
Looted.
57. Cannon's a dog, but probably not. 65, no. 74, okay. Harchla
Hartzler's back.
is right there.
Interesting. Interested.
You never count Hartzler out. Like, he hasn't.
84, you've got the feud. Rocco left.
Yeah.
That's automatically in play just because of that. 97, Seth Shoemate. Good for a throw. Feldman.
Geog's
no,
up there, too.
But legitimately, Feldman. I think it's a pretty interesting dual meet. But it's a tough one. Kozak's kind of quiet today. I'm not sure what's going
He's locked in.
We saving his strength for 79
All
kilos.
right, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this stream here.
I mean, I still just feel
I
like
think I'm just gonna shut it down.
Iowa's
Really?
I think it died.
Dang.
Yeah.
Woof.
So
We still have the show, though. Like, we're not.
what's that? Don't. Okay. Well,
Oh.
It doesn't look like it's playing on YouTube.
Nikki's saying we have an audio, but no.
Does Hector know, Mr. IT? Have they looped in? Because, Nikki's not going to fix the internet.
He could do it. Nikki could do it.
No, he can't.
There's very few
He
office
has no.
buildings.
He has no certifications.
I still feel like Iowa's the duel for Penn
Yeah,
State. That's
always.
what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. And it's.
You think about 184.
Is it at Iowa this year? Or
They don't always wrestle.
they kind of do now, though.
I feel like in the past 5 or 6 years they took one off.
No, I don't. I think one. Yeah, you might be right, but I don't.
I was thinking one time post 2019 they
Maybe in 21 when there was just a super limited
maybe.
schedule.
Who were they? Who's in their pod at the collegiate national?
I don't know if that's out for us to say yet.
I thought it was.
No.
Oh. Well, all I know is
They're there.
that event will be live on Flow, and we're allowed to talk about that.
Yeah,
right now.
and Penn State will be there. I just think it's not fully announced.
Matchups.
The pools aren't announced
Okay.
yet. As soon as they are, we will tell you them.
All right, three word phrase to describe the team.
Okay.
I'm going next topic again.
That's 2 words. Does
Next
it have to be
topic
3?
again.
Oh, I learned to
I'll
count.
say early Friday clinch.
an unstoppable juggernaut.
Yeah.
I had to put the indefinite article in there.
Kozak's Wi-Fi connectivity issues.
Look, you can't expect a building in downtown Austin to have internet all the time.
No.
Like most of the time, but you think all these buildings out those windows they have internet all the time?
No.
No, of course
I
not.
mean, I was at one of your tenants' homes and he didn't have consistent internet.
Spectrum, come on.
Yeah.
He could have gotten on Google Fiber.
Yeah, that is a crazy move to voluntarily be on Spectrum when Google Fiber's.
Yeah, and then you ask him about it, and he's just like, "Well, I was already had Spectrum," and I'm like, well, "Your move."
All right, let's move on. We're doing a world's weight every day. Moving on to 79 kilograms.
Okay.
Every
Day.
dang day.
The weight of Levi Haines. Who are going to be some of...
We need Kozak here. I don't know if he's coming
Nope,
back.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, just give up
No,
on it.
I'm not. I'm.
Internet's done.
Yeah, I gave up. So let me pull up our international rankings here real quick. So this weight, it's interesting as you look through all the different weight classes, and you kind of say, okay, what are the deep weights? What are the weights that we are really going to have to wrestle our best? And I think 70 is like clearly 65, 70, just a weight filled with depth and talent. 79, feeling a little hopeful after going through this weight class, because you look at the top and Nakoti, Usmanov number 1, first of all, from Russia. He's world champion in 2023. And then Nakoti from Iran, who beat Jordan Burroughs last year. Those are the two guys. So you're like, all right, you got two guys that are, the clear top dogs of the weight. But then after that, it's filled with guys who maybe haven't even been world medalists, but they're solid. And you can bring this in, Nikki, if our NDI works now. But Usmanov and Nakoti are the two top dogs. Those are the two guys where I feel like Levi's not there yet. He's probably not there. But the rest of this field is pretty wide open for. I feel like Levi is right in the mix with all of these guys. Really? In this field, I feel like if he's on the right side, wrestles his best, he can make the finals. So I'm gonna pull up some of these guys. I got Usmanov highlights. I got Nakoti highlights. And then I have to make some storage space on your computer, Christian, because I cannot download some of the other.
Start
guys.
deleting randomly. Make it a surprise.
Dang, I do. Yeah, I uploaded a bunch of videos. So there's like.
Levi just had a good kind of litmus test overseas. What was that? A month or so ago. Had a good match with Kugi. Yep. But lost.
Yeah, Kugi's tricky. So yeah, here's our boy Usmanov. Usmanov, you can pull this in, Nikki, if it works. This is his match against Nakoti, and he was losing majority of this match. Ended up getting a takedown late in the third period, and then once he gets second period, once he gets a lead, he's pretty hard to score on. Really strong,
especially when you jump at him.
Yeah, I just like this.
Boom.
But super powerful. Wow. Really strong defensively. Once he gets to your legs, he's really, really a high percentage finisher. Also,
that's so sick.
IGF.
I did that one twice just to see it.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
It was so nice. We had to see it twice.
Our NDI is looking a little goofy here. So, but yeah, he can threaten when you're in on his legs as well with head pinch, chest wrap. But he's really efficient once he gets the legs to finish. Kind of blows through you. Really powerful.
Super big.
This is Russian Nationals, just to show you some recent stuff. Levi's going to have a hard time with Usmanov.
And that little post double he shoots.
Yeah, he just
kind of goes you
right in.
Yeah, so that's our boy. That's our boy Akhmed Usmanov. He's the favorite. In my opinion, and then kind of right behind him, so you're like 1A is Usmanov, and then I think 1B is Nakoti, and I can pull him here in a second if you want to take.
If you have the Burroughs match in there,
I do.
You have that on my computer?
I do, yeah.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, sorry.
That's messed up. Yeah, those two do feel like far and away the class of this one. Oh my! The first one?
I had to do it. Yeah.
The first match, he brings in Burroughs.
Yeah, he can pull this in.
Do what you want, Nikki.
Yeah. So here's our boy Nakoti, and man, he got.
It was so weird. He just got in right away. Ugh.
Yeah, kind of surprised Jordan. I feel like, but he's a guy. He's young.
Horrible start.
He's young. He's only like 23, maybe, and beat Burroughs last year. But this is him against Takahashi. I think if you're looking for a bright side, positive, a reason to give Levi some hope against Nakoti is after Worlds last year, he had surgery. I believe it was torn ACL, and he hasn't wrestled since. And they just gave him.
They just put him on the team.
Put him on the team. Gave him the spot over Yousefi, who is the guy that beat Henkel in the finals. So, you know, we don't really know if Nakoti's back to full steam. You know, we don't know what percentage he is. He hasn't wrestled. He was supposed to go to Romania to wrestle, had visa issues, and didn't go. And so he's just going to rip it at Worlds for the first time. But yeah, here he is.
Smoked Chance.
Yeah, he teched Chance. I think he's teched him twice. But that's also, scary. I think the match after this, or maybe in a couple matches, I have some highlights against, Evan Wick here. And so he gets off to maybe a 6-0 lead against Wick. And then Wick storms back and ends up making it a 6-6 match. Nakoti wins on criteria. So, you know, you look at comparable, Levi Haines.
Evan Wick.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. The distance between Nakoti and Haines might not be as far as maybe we think it is.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you think beyond those two, there's a lot of winnable matches for Levi.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at it one of two ways where, you know, it's deep field. He's going to be in battles probably from, you know, qualification round of 16 on. Or, you know, you could look at it to where he could win every single match. I don't know what's going on.
Is that what everyone's seeing right now? It's just the FRL.
People aren't seeing anything right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a show just for us, right? This
wild.
We're just
fellas.
This is just four guys talking.
Yeah. Okay.
What'd he say?
He said ignore it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you could look at Levi. He could have winnable matches from round of 16 on, but he could also have matches that he's going to lose from, you know, that time on. So yeah, it's a good field, but it's not like Levi can't medal. It's not like that these guys are so far ahead of him. Even his match against Kugi, it was a winnable match. It's good that he felt him.
Absolutely.
So I can pull up that. We can take this off.
Finishing
I don't know if it's on the screen or
it's
not.
a big challenge internationally against some of these guys.
Having seen what happened at U20s with all the international guys, it's like if Levi has his pace and his gas tank, it's like I don't put him out of anything.
Yeah, it was like I've never seen gassing on that scale at an age level tournament.
It was
insane.
Epidemic of gassing.
Like a carbon monoxide leak.
Yeah.
What is happening to these people? They just, very low levels of fitness.
I kind of thought the whole narrative of foreigners are going to gas, you can count on it, had kind of gone away. Like, that was a thing 10 years ago, right? Where it's like, you can count on a foreigner gassing. But now, sure, some do, but just like some Americans gas, where it's like, you can't count on it. That's kind of a thing of the past.
But now,
was it noticeable?
He's gassing back.
He's gassing back.
Did you notice it in Bulgaria? Like, there was a lot of antics from everybody too.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, I need an injury time. I needed this. I'm like, that's a high school move. These guys are U20s.
I know.
Here's our boy Kugi. Nikki, you can bring this in if it's not already.
Kugi and Caddy.
Yeah, Kugi. He's from Greece.
True Greek.
Yeah, and
we should get his origin story.
Yeah,
I know he trains in Dagestan.
This
He
is
has like a
him.
Dagestani coach, but
this is his match against Kadi from 2023 Worlds, and Dake ended up beating him here. And right afterwards, he was like, "Man, this dude's tricky. Like some of the things he did, like I need to go back and watch and work on." So you look at the match against Levi, where Levi hasn't wrestled much internationally, and so for him to feel Kugi and to wrestle him competitively and to lose a close one is probably good for him, right?
Right.
You know, it's probably good that he felt that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, here is his match against Levi.
Yeah, I feel like Levi had some moments.
Mm-hmm.
He got in.
Yeah, he ended up getting in, but I think you see how
I
tricky here.
Corner.
well, chain wrestling and freestyle can be a total different thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he
got that foot in the middle. You want it on the outside.
Yeah, he's a guy you want to finish. You want to finish quick on. You don't want to get in those extended positions. Yeah.
Nice.
One other guy I want to show you if I can. His name is Magomet Evloev. He represents Tajikistan.
Tajikistan, interesting.
Yeah, and I don't really think he's a guy that's gonna win gold or anything. He doesn't wrestle, consistently enough, but he's a pinner. He can pin guys, and he actually pinned Kugi in the match after Kugi beat Levi, or 2 matches after. He kind of decked him in, 20 seconds or so. And so, yeah, he's just a guy to watch. He wrestled Burroughs in a really close match at Worlds last year. And here he is. Nikki, you can pull him in right now. I think he got 1 takedown against Burroughs. So, yeah, here.
Tajikistan, easily best flag.
Yeah.
And warm-ups and stuff.
Oh, really? Better than Albania?
Their flag is what?
Eagle.
Red, green, and then
It's got like the cool
yellows.
pattern on the side.
No, that's not Tajikistan.
So, yeah, here's
thinking
a
Turkmenistan.
Turkmenistan, yeah.
Yeah, Turkmenistan is sick.
Yeah, but that's because they're run by a crazy dictator.
That's Evloev pinning Yergesh, who beat Starachi at U23 Worlds.
Oh,
So he's
dang. He's
a tricky little guy.
got stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he's gonna. I don't know if I'd even pick him to medal, just because some of like his inconsistencies, and but he can.
But maybe he can knock off someone.
He could knock off. Yeah, he could knock off somebody. He could surprise someone. He's already beaten Kugi. He's beaten some tough guys.
Dang, he's slick. Gracious.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
and like I said, he's a pinner. Kind of what I do when I go through these things, I look at like their last 6 or 7 matches that they've wrestled, and here he's pinned 3 guys.
Look at her.
That are
She's
that are
Tough visual there.
really tough. And look, I
They're,
like
like,
this guy's
smiling.
face afterwards. Look at
There's like 4. There's European Kevin Jack sitting there.
So this is his match against Kugi. This is in the first 20 seconds. Kugi gets in, and then
He's really good at this position. Yeah.
Ooh, just whoop.
Just the
He
anaconda
pinned him
style.
right away. And this eliminated Levi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So another guy to watch.
Really good from that Chirella
Look at
position.
the smile on the coach.
Yeah.
And, 79, it is still deep. Like, we didn't talk about Gam Kralidze. He's a world medalist.
Gam Kralidze. Doesn't his brother or a relative wrestle at Binghamton?
There is somebody named Dimitri Gam Kralidze.
Gam Kralidze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vladimiri.
Who knows how many Gam Kralidzes there are out there these days?
We've been trying to get a proper accounting.
Yeah. And then Ukraine has Mikhailov, who's a world medalist as well in the field. So there is some depth, but
Not the level of 70.
yeah, and I think Levi's right there in the mix.
What do you think Usmanov does? Does he go up to 86? He's got to make a move at some point, right?
He tried to go up in 24, and he lost to Kadziev, Russia's rep this year.
So he's like, back down. I'm a tweener.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I feel better. Feel a little better. I was worried about this weight just because, we're not super experienced and it's got such a daunting number 1. But all right, now I'm back. We can medal here. And this is one of those weights where, who knows how this team race is going to go. It feels like we really need our best 3 days to contend for the top spot. But a weight like this, you pull in a bronze or a sneaky silver or something, and then that goes really far in a team race.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's going to be, draw dependent to an extent, to where Nakoti's at the 5 seed, Usmanov is unseeded, so they could end up on the same side, and that could be scary if Levi's on the side with Nakoti and.
All depends on the blockchain.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, it really does.
So you said Levi can medal.
Mm-hmm.
What do you give the odds? What percentage chance?
I'm gonna say like 30%, right around there, 25, 30.
It's decent.
I'm up to
1 and
40
3.
just from this show.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's hope that happens.
All right.
Who knows how much better Levi will be, He's still really young. We think of Levi so established. He's like,
Younger than Josh Barr.
Yeah.
yeah, he's young for
Just
his
thinking
age.
Mm-hmm.
So what? He's like, was he U20 eligible last year?
Yeah, he's 21 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's still very much in a growth period, and now all the focus from Team USA, and I think he's gonna be he'll be at his best in Croatia. I believe that.
All right, let's get to questions.
Hey, before you do that, JD, can I steal your line and talk about our friends at Athlete PS?
Please do.
Yeah. Well, whether it's your first time on the mat or you're the reigning Olympic champ, get the gear designed to the exact specifications of championship athletes, who hopefully Levi Haines joins that group.
Yes.
AthletePS.com is the home for Nike Wrestling with the largest selection of Nike Wrestling footwear and apparel on the market. Visit AthletePS.com. Hopefully your internet works better than ours right now, and you can go on there right now.
Yeah, use your phone.
Yeah.
We are not live right now either, so
No?
we can say whatever we want.
Whatever the heck we want.
Video not live.
Oh, wow.
We're recording, so this is all going to be...
Okay, so at some point someone will hear this. Just not right now. Okay, cool. Well, that's awesome.
All right. No shouts to the internet, but shout out to AthletePS.com.
I feel like, JD, you better watch out because Spade doing that. So Spade did the reads while you were gone.
Yeah, no big deal.
And now you're back. And he did the read again.
I literally just jumped in front.
So you got to take the reins back. Otherwise, who knows what's next?
I like sharing this responsibility.
'Cause here's what's next. Here's what comes next. I'm just going to tell you right now. Knowing how this guy works, Machiavellian guy that he is, he's going to sit there one day. And that's where it
Give an
really
inch to take a
starts.
mile.
Yep, exactly. He is that kind of a guy.
I'm going to grow my mustache out, start wearing big shirts, Velcro shoes.
Dude, Spade
Now
dressing
we're
like,
talking.
Spade dressing like JD would be my favorite thing ever.
Itty bitty jeans.
I'd have to go to the big and tall store to get clothes that would be that big on them.
Appropriately fitting for you.
Yeah, that's true. That's more of a challenge. All right, time for questions.
Time for questions.
Oh wow! Look at him menacingly balling up his papers now.
Yeah.
We
What a
have a ton of questions, but we do have time. It's only 10:47.
Okay.
So take our time. Wrestle Madness asks, who's more likely to wrestle again, Pico or Gable? Spay, don't you dare be a funny guy and say Dan Gable will never wrestle again.
That's so funny. That really would be a Spay move.
I would never.
Yeah, you would.
I would never say that.
Gable. Pico's made his
Bed.
decision. Yeah. Gable's so much younger too.
Now, have y'all talked about Gable's MMA debut?
Actually, I don't think we did. I don't know if we got news dumped on that. But I also don't know when it is exactly.
Yeah. I saw something
I
about.
also know it's in September, right?
Yeah, it's kind of soon.
Kind of soon, and the guy is 1-0 with 1 KO.
I heard he has an opponent and everything, but I don't even know what promotion it is. I don't know what.
LFA.
LFA?
LFO?
LMFAO? Oh, the light funky ones.
The lightweight champ at that weight, or at an LFA, the reigning defending, Richie Miranda, teammates of mine.
Oh, sick.
A loper.
Loper.
Lopers love to fight. It's just
Pretty good at it. Pretty good at it. Just saying.
It's in their blood.
Got some champs.
No, I think Gable.
That's a reputable
At
organization.
some point, will do a match. Although his Craig Jones thing is off.
Oh no.
Yeah, not doing that.
I wonder if it's because of the MMA stuff.
They're saying it's a turf toe injury, but the MMA thing makes way more sense.
So it's September 12th is his MMA debut.
Dang,
Yeah, like 3 or 4 weeks.
It's coming up.
We're gonna be in.
we're gonna be in Croatia.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay. But yeah, Gable.
Gable. Who would you rather see wrestle again?
Gable.
Yeah, I'd love to see Pico wrestle too, but
Yeah, me too.
I think Gable is more.
I think Gable's way more turnkey.
Yeah.
I feel like he can just put on shoes and just like Pico. He's been fighting. He doesn't even hardly wrestle in his fighting. So I think it would take time to come back at a 70 or a 74 and be at the level. He'd be national level, really, really good, and could win matches overseas. There's no question. But I think Gable could put on the shoes and win a world title pretty soon after.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good distinction there.
All right. Slink. Top 5 Oklahoma State wrestlers of all time.
Whoa.
So Pat Uteki, I don't know if I'm saying that right. John
Yeah.
are 3. Ringer. And then next, is J.O. in that mix? Is Pendleton in?
Thank you for giving us a fifth option as opposed to just making us do a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about also like 1980.
Right. Leroy was really good, obviously.
Utaki to me is the most interesting one because there's so little film because it was in the 60s and everyone says like he was never challenged. He just beat everybody and it was like, well, how good is he? It's like nobody knows because he never had somebody to challenge him.
Yeah, no.
2 or 3.
He was a 3, but it was back in the...
I know, he only had 3.
Yeah.
He went 3 for 3. Undefeated.
Yeah, never lost.
Yeah, so
Olympic champ, same era, like right afterwards or run then.
So he'd have to be in that discussion. As far as the next, that fifth is tough. J.O. more recently feels like, I mean, he was a guy who was in the mix for a title every single year, even his freshman year in some ways.
This is what ChatGPT says.
Well, okay.
Pat
John O'Kinney.
Yeah. Thank you, ChatGPT.
But how many
titles?
Yeah. He's obviously internationally. And of course John had a DNP in that mix.
Yeah. And thank you also for bringing up
Eric Guerrero.
Jack Van Beber. Thank you, ChatGPT, for bringing up that Olympic
1931.
Dick Hutton, 3-time champ.
Yeah.
Can't forget Mr. Hutton.
All right, that's a really good. So I feel like we got the 4, and then the 5th is tough.
Kenny was first in 84 and runner-up in 82 and 83.
Okay.
3-time finalist.
2-2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a tough Mount Rushmore.
He did have a DNP also.
Cool. Good question.
Good question.
Cowboy.
Oh boy. All right. What's going on here? Salty Walk-On says, gents, I need a ruling. Recently, my local MLB team held a bag giveaway day. Weather was good, and I was free. Just didn't want to spend the money on ticks and show up early to get one. That night, I bought one on eBay. Smart fan or poser sitting on a throne of lies. P.S. Spay. You good?
I'm good, Salty. Thank you for asking.
Salty, you're a VIP, as your Twitter handle says. This is why we asked this question. This is generous of us. Mm-hmm. My ruling, I don't really understand it because normally the giveaways are cool in terms of if you're going to the game. It's like, oh, I got a little thing, but I can't imagine buying those. So to get a ruling, I need a picture of the bag. Mm-hmm. Send the picture of the bag, and I'll give you an official ruling. Right now, you're a poser.
I'll give a personal anecdote that relates to this. Is the last Mets game I went to after Final X, stayed in New York. Me and Oliver, friend of the show, went to, we're both Mets fans, and it was Hawaiian T-shirt day.
Perfect.
So I was like, boom, we're going, dude. Got tickets, met up with a friend of mine, and we got there late. There were no shirts being given out by the time we got there. But I got to see other people wearing the shirts that they got that day, and I almost went and bought one. Like almost.
I feel like for that you should have, because that's part of your brand. You're a Hawaiian shirt guy.
I have the spirit of mahalo all the time. But so I like if it was, but to your point, you got to see the bag. You got to know what you're dealing with. If it's something that was like really worth it, then yeah, you're not a poser. Just sometimes it's not convenient to get there on time or whatever, the traffic or something gets in the way.
Yeah, I don't even think poser is the word. It's just like I'm worried you're a borderline hoarder.
Yeah, well, this is what I think. Before this question, I didn't know for sure, but now I'm pretty sure he's a dad. Because this feels like a major dad move where you're like, tickets are too expensive. Mm-hmm. But you look at the price of the bag, you're like, oh, get the bag for $10. I'm saving $30 where tickets, would have been $40. So I'm pretty sure this is a dad move here.
Yeah. All right, Salty. So we're jury's out, but it's not looking good. Yeah. If I see the picture of the bag, then I'll be able to weigh in.
I want to know how much money you saved by not getting
that too.
By not getting the ticket.
Because honestly, the best part of going to the game is going to the game, not getting
it.
Sometimes the bobblehead or whatever is the highlight if the team loses.
Yeah, that's true.
But we do need to see that bag. Let's see that bag.
All right. Matt Moran says, D. Lockett mentioned potentially redshirting this year in his post-tournament interview. If he does, do you think we'll see Facundo at 165?
So I've gone back and forth on this. I threw this out on the show one time, like, maybe you redshirt D and you go Facundo, Ryder, Braden Thompson. But it feels like I think Coach Taylor thinks Facuno's best weight is 74, although I think he'd be just fine at 65. I think I think D has been talking about wrestling this season for like a couple of years. And now him saying, even just throwing out the possibility of a red shirt makes me think it's a realistic thing. Fortunately, and now, the 5 for 5, is that considered in this? Is D like, hey, man, I'm probably going to get 5 years anyways. I want to wrestle. Like, these are all things that are maybe discussed.
So I'm not super caught up on this 5-year thing. This is a probable thing, not a potential thing.
Coach Brian Smith, Coach Tom Ryan really seem to think it's likely to happen.
And it would be implemented not this year, but the year after?
Yeah, maybe. But that would still fall within.
Anybody that's got,
Mm-hmm. Right.
What about people that like graduated like that year? Do they get the...
If they didn't redshirt, maybe, is the thought.
The concept of redshirting to me was always quite silly.
Yeah, you've said that a lot.
Well, yeah, it's another thing that it started just because of football, and then it got ported over to every sport, and it's another one of those things where it's like, okay, yeah, football makes all the money, but you can't make the rules of football apply to everyone. That obviously not on the field stuff, and it's why conference realignment.
What's the point of
the red shirt? Was when you're practicing, your quarterback wears a red jersey, so not to hit him.
Yeah,
right. So it's the guy in the red shirt gets an extra year.
No, I'm not talking about the name, but why would football get it, but not other sports?
No, football started it, is what I'm saying. And then the fact that it's weird is it's like, well, now other sports have to adapt to how football does it, where it's like your quarterback needs another year of seasoning. So now in a sport like wrestling with weight classes and 10 roster spots or whatever.
Yeah, I always thought it should just be like high school. Like you get your 4 years. Sometimes you don't get to start until you're a junior or senior or whatever.
Yeah.
True.
You would think schools would want it because then it guarantees athletes are there for 5 years, and so your enrollment is extended by whatever percentage, right? I mean, that's what you would think.
Cool.
Okay. Take the L, Beth says, don't want to overreact on just one tournament, but based on Top Rack's U20 performance, does he have the potential to unseat Musakayev as the GOAT?
Yes, I mean, I think as far as a debut to get on the radar, it doesn't get much better than what this guy did.
I don't know. Go watch Musakayev's, 2019 run at Worlds.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's the other kind of Musakayev. Top Rock did not do.
No, he had it. That was everything.
Musakayev had everything where he had way bigger antics and way better actual wrestling. Now,
but this guy's under
good.
20.
We're talking about potential.
Under 20.
Potential.
Well, I need videos of Ismail U20 eligibility. He was a grown man at this point. He had honed his craft.
He already started a riot.
He had started a riot. We didn't even know he gassed
boycott
in 2016.
Yeah.
And
he did all those things. So I'm saying, while he may get close, but he has a long way to go. But as far as the debut goes,
pretty good.
Horrible tank, and he's really twitchy. So he's in the mix.
Good news is we'll be watching Top Rock from now on. He's got the name. He's got the reputation early. So next time you see him in a bracket, it's like, we got to fight.
Also, being from Turkey, he's probably going to make every team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a danger.
He'll be the guy.
Love that. Cool.
All right. Lunsford Loves Wrestling asks, when Burroughs returns to wrestling, how do you think he stacks up against the current 79 kg field, both domestically and internationally?
Well, that will be the question. I think if he had wrestled this year, he'd have been a favorite to make the team. A year passing, it's tougher to say. I still think if Jordan Burroughs tweeted, I'm coming back next year, 79, he'd probably be my pick to make the team. And then internationally, for sure, medalist with potential to win. But a lot of guesswork in there. Not seeing him for over a year now.
Do we really think he's coming back?
I don't know.
Like, I know he said it. I know he said he got
Got the itch.
he got the itch, but He just can come and go.
I asked David Carr how good he still was. He's like, he's so good still.
Yeah, of course.
Well, no, maybe not.
Got a good thing going with his All I See is Gold Wrestling Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that takes up more of his time.
Next.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Jeff asks, well, he doesn't ask anything. He says, not a question, but would love to hear your thoughts on how good Blaze looked. Seemed to already be jumping levels after just 1 month in the room with Ono and company.
I thought he looked great. I didn't notice anything starkly different.
The gut wrench looked better.
Huh?
Gut wrench?
Gut
He
wrench.
had that in Vegas,
Yeah.
too, though.
But on international guys.
I mean, I don't know.
He did say he learned, like, that Ono was helping him with his gut. That he does it a little different, but...
Yeah, I remember he was working on that at the Open as well. So I don't know.
Yeah, he was, like, gutting everybody at the Open, too. That's when I was like, oh, the gut's a thing
Yes.
for him.
Don't want to steal the thunder of a question, which I think I saw. Not that one. But best roommate duo ever, Ono and Blaze.
That's good. I don't know all the roommate combos that exist, but
No.
that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hunter Peoples, way too early, 20.
I'm going to go Tom and Terry first.
There you go.
Were they roommates?
Mayhem.
You got to think.
Yeah, I don't know.
At least for 18 years they were.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
All right, way too early, 2028 USA Olympic lineup.
Spencer, Marcus.
Ooh, Marcus is
74,
65.
Maybe Jesse, but Marcus. 74.
David or Mitchell probably top
Duke.
2. Duke.
Wow.
Peach.
I'm going a little, getting frisky. 86. I think it's still Zahid. 90.
Not Max?
Yeah.
Okay.
97. Aaron Brooks. Heavyweight.
Gable. Let's manifest it.
Yeah.
I think Gable will come back and win Olympic trials and then vote not to
Did not
the
wrestle.
Olympics.
Just torture us.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll want to just because it's in
L.A.
LA. Yeah.
El Angeles.
Probably depends on like how his MMA career is going and stuff. And how much he's
it's-
liking that.
Be kind of an awkward time. It's unlikely he'll be in the UFC by 2028. Well, it could happen, but he'd have to get the Bo Nickel fast
Right.
track.
Yeah. You never want to root for someone to have a bad MMA career because it means they get beat up.
But
And it's not like football where you could be like, all right, he's not making the bills. Like, let's get that out of your system. Have fun, being on a professional football
I
team.
never
is probably
supported
awesome.
that, by the way. I never took
I
that
never
tactic.
supported. I just said, okay.
That was too supportive, even now.
even that.
support Mason achieving it or going after
I
it.
didn't support that either.
Yeah. But at least you go like, okay, like football, you wash out or whatever. It doesn't work. That's fine. But if it doesn't work in MMA, it's like, oh, it's because you got beat up. And I don't want to see Gable.
Maybe he
beat
just
up.
won't like it.
Yeah, like the
Like,
training.
this is not fun.
Yeah, like he'll beat up a guy and then be like, that's not nearly as good.
Maybe he's like, I'm a pacifist.
He'll hang the gloves up.
So what if Gable is in UFC then? Do you think it would be like good publicity for him to go and make the Olympic team and compete?
Of course.
Yeah, you think the UFC would want him to do that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
It would be
They need
tough if
stars.
you're in the UFC and you're committed to MMA. Like, it's tough to have a foot in both worlds like that. I mean, not that I've ever experienced that or done that. But
Yeah, I feel like they'd want him to keep fighting.
it would just be hard to make the Olympic team. Like, there's a lot of good wrestlers in the U.S. still. Like,
But if one guy could do it, it would be Gable.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Like I said, he
He
could
couldn't roll off the mat and win an NCAA title this year. Think about 4 years from now. Olympic team.
Freestyle, he's so much better, though. It's just so perfect for just how he wrestles. I mean, Wyatt would obviously be probably the favorite. I think a sneaky dark horse would be Younger. If you're looking like way off the radar.
I mean, if he's smart, he obviously represents. He might not be able to.
No, I think I interviewed Dresser. Didn't he say he's gonna?
Mm-hmm.
They're working on getting his USA.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? Why would you not just represent Cuba?
Well, once you defect, I don't think they let you come back. It's not
Yeah,
like
they have rules too.
it's not like it's not like Puerto Rico or whatever.
You should represent Puerto Rico then.
How would that? All right.
Yeah,
There has to be some semblance of.
Well, no, there doesn't.
I don't think there is.
There's literally none.
All right, fine. Puerto Rico for younger.
There's some of these that.
Well, I mean, representing Puerto Rico is much more likely for
Yeah,
like
that's
younger.
part of America too.
Yeah, that's like I see that resemblance versus like whoever goes to Rutgers. That's the criteria now for representing Puerto Rico. Is to wrestle at Rutgers.
Yeah, or Nebraska.
Or Nebraska.
Ayob, he looked good.
Brazil. All right.
Okay, Grady Hamilton asks thoughts on Buchanan versus Hidley at 92 kilograms. He says hypothetical here, no inside info, but assuming that's where Steven would land for now.
Yeah, wanted to see that this year. I think it's super competitive. I mean, we saw Barr gave Hidley 2 tough matches, so I think I would expect that from Steven. I think his style translates well for freestyle. I still think Hidley would be. I think it'd be hard to see him get multiple scores on Trent, and I think probably I would take Trent. I mean, Trent might win a world title, you know.
And I don't know how to take the year off for Steven.
Yeah.
Like a part of me thinks him doing that means he's not really diving all in, committed to freestyle. Like, I get it. You've never wrestled freestyle before. You want to get some at least time practicing under your belt, and you just finished off your college career. Like, you want a little bit of time, but the part of me is like, so dive in and go get those reps underneath your belt.
True or false? Stephen Buchanan this year wrestled the best we ever saw him.
True.
True. How do you not continue that moment unless there's a health issue? I mean, like, ride the wave, lose, learn. Maybe you lose.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you lose. Maybe you lose in April at the Open, or maybe you lose at the trials. But like, see where you're at, and then you have nothing but time after that to like train and whatever. But man, when you have that momentum, I think it's like staying on makes a lot of sense.
I have that picture, or it's like a thing I hang up. It says lose, learn, love, laugh, live.
Yep, that was it. I was in your new townhouse.
You were there, yeah.
It's basically on a nice spot, boys.
It's great for jumping on the trail and getting a good 7-mile walk.
That was a death march. I haven't even told you. I woke up at like 3 a.m. My hips
Really?
and my big toe is just like throbbing.
Oh no, you got turf toe.
They almost killed me. Yeah, me and Gable, 2 elite athletes.
Yeah. Me and Connor Petros had a nice, healthy walk.
7 miles.
Yeah. And then I went out for a walk later that night.
Did you really?
Nah. That was enough walking.
That's plenty. Yeah, almost died.
See, if you can't handle trail time.
I can, but not for 7 miles apparently.
Once
My
I
body
get in
wasn't
the
ready.
zone, hey, as they say, these glutes were made for walking.
That's what they do. Yeah, Spade led the way. He's got a very, you guys have seen him in the airport.
He's a fullback.
He is.
Yeah.
He really,
Follow his lead.
yeah. That was a good walk. Good trail time.
Good trail, Cowboy.
All right, Deadly Gopnik. Is it possible for guys like Yanni, Vito, and other elite guys in non-Olympic weight classes to make it in the Olympics? I have a feeling Ono won't be the same after he grows into 65. Yanni at 74 seems like the only possibility unless he wants to end up like Zayn. This all just...
Oh, man. I didn't see that last sentence.
Ended on a downer.
No, I think, unfortunately, all the tweeners, generally, their best option is going down. Like Vito at 65, I just can't see it. Yanni at 74, I don't see it.
Also, I would say Ono right now down.
Down.
Easy.
100%. It's
He
got
got messed up by Kuka when he tried to go up. And, like, I'm not so certain he does grow into 65.
No, me either.
Some people just don't. And he's not 17.
No. He's short. He's going to remain short. He's not going to get, So I would say,
You can only go wider at a certain
And he just
point.
made 59.5 in February.
yeah, he needs to go down.
I think Musakayev is going to go 74.
I would love it.
He should do like Kirby.
Do you
That's
think?
what Kirby did. He
Yeah.
just had a gut at the end of his career.
Vonaliev was legendary.
Yeah, I love Kirby.
Just a little guy getting out
Yeah.
there.
Does Musakayev ever wrestle a match at 74 kilos?
He probably already has.
He already has.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
so
he
does he
already
ever go
has.
up to 79? Does it?
no, I
never
don't
That's
know
where
if
he's drawing the line.
I want heavyweight Kirby. Let's go.
Also, and what was his MMA fight at? His MMA fight was pretty high too.
Musakayev?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I
Yeah,
didn't
he
know
had
it.
an MMA fight.
Yeah,
He got in the
1-0.
cage?
Yep, he's 1-0. Let's see.
News to me.
It was a couple years ago. It was
he
like
in the-
2021.
Was he also in LFA?
No.
it was.
Couldn't handle chopping
It
time.
was AMC Fight Nights.
AMC,
AMC Fight Nights.
For the classic
American Movie
cinema.
Classics.
It was the lead-in for Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Next question.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to see how heavy Musakai was wrestled. All right, wrestling nerd. How long before Kyle Snyder does an interview? Obviously, I understand why he's avoiding it, but are there Team USA rules requiring athletes' availability to media?
There are no rules that require it. It's at their discretion. I don't know. It does feel like, I mean, it'll happen at some point. Feels like I'm kind of with Kyle. Like, if you're not going to do it right away, then probably after Worlds feels like a good time. So I don't know if he will at Worlds. I don't know. I haven't asked. I think it's, but that would feel like a better time. Maybe I think he's still very much in the storm. From a lot of it, right? There's fallout. I think he's, still working through, and maybe he wants things more figured out and before he talks about. I don't know. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. I think it'd be good, but yeah, that's just my read. That's not inside information or anything. It's just what I think's going on.
Yeah.
Kozak? Next?
Yeah. Musakaev's never wrestled 74,
Okay.
according to UWW.
Well, now we
I
have
really
something.
thought he maybe had. I'm pretty sure he's done 70, maybe.
He's
plus
done
two.
70 a bunch.
70 plus 2
If you
kilos.
do 70 with an allowance, you've done 74.
Yeah, basically.
That's what we'll say.
Yeah. All right, Tyler Perry. How do you see a Mason Paris Wyatt Hendrickson match go? Personally, I'll bet on the guy who's won the last 2 meetings and has the same amount of takedowns on Gable as him. Go blue.
Yeah. Man, I think Mason really left a door open for Wyatt here this year. And
You say that,
I say it. I believe it.
but if Mason comes back and is at the level he was at before, he's really not contested getting to Wyatt.
No, I know that. I just think,
And then we're in the same position that they would be if Mason had gone and medaled.
except I think, no. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like I think Mason makes it to Final X without too
Yeah.
much ease, and then okay, we're in the same position if he went and medaled and he was in Final X.
So that's not
You have
what
to
I
beat him
mean.
twice.
That's not what I mean, but I get why you think that's what I meant. Yeah, I totally agree. I think Mason will make it to Final X.
Just like a momentum play.
Yes. Yeah, I think
I'm hot. I go. I medal. My confidence is building.
he just keeps getting better and better every time out. Like everything just seems to be rocket fuel.
Whereas
for him.
if you can shove that down a little bit, where it's not
Keep him
quite
down
full
a
potential.
year, and I think Wyatt has a lot. Like Mason has that kind of freak power that really helped him a lot. Wyatt's got that, and we saw Wyatt as a wild man in Colorado Springs gave Mason a really tough match. I think in a year, I think Mason's going to be really good, and I think he's going to be tough for everyone else to beat. But I think Wyatt medals, sits out, and I think it's going to be uphill for Mason to run him down. But it'll be a crazy series. I think it'll be really exciting. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's definitely one to, highlight and look forward to. If Mason's back in there and Wyatt's there as well. Hopefully Wyatt's sitting out and having won a medal.
Okay. Roundtable Q. What are your best takes? Not gonna lie. C-Piles 8 hit some home runs lately. Number 1, Uncle Sam greater than Japan. Number 2, folk style background helps freestyle wrestling.
obviously.
Questionable. Number 3,
Questionable.
Angelo
Everyone now knows. This
Ferrari is greater than Dustin Plott.
Well, he already listed some of mine. I in my preseason NCAA preview, which this won't sound crazy now, but it was then. I picked Bo Nickel to beat to win NCAAs over Gabe Dean, and I remember I'll never forget Damian Hahn, my friend, because he's like, "What are you doing, bro?" Everyone read that. What are you thinking? Of course, he coached Gabe Dean at the time, but I got a lot for that one, and then Bo ended up winning, so that was a good one.
I did say Japan was going to ball out at the Olympics.
That was a great one. That was great. You said, and you were even like kind of specific. You're like Japanese lightweights when you're talking about Kyuka.
I said specifically at Olympics.
Yeah,
They ball out.
they really did. I mean, they were so high. How many total Olympic golds did they win? Like 9.
Oh, across all the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a Greco champ too.
Japan really cares about
they love the Olympics.
the Olympics, and when you crunch it down to 6 weights, that makes it a lot better for them. Their top guys are still really good.
Yeah, that was a good take.
I think my best take was when I said that Crookham was going to return last year. That's good.
It stirred the pot. Got a lot of engagement.
And I predicted Bo Bassett to Iowa.
Yeah,
So two great takes.
you're right. You just predicted that he would commit to Iowa,
And he did.
Yeah.
Spay.
I made so I don't know if they were my public picks, so I don't know if it counts, but I made some wagers on the Olympics, and I had Jamalov and Ramazanov.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Those paid off big odds.
I didn't wager, but my brother did, and I gave him Jamalov and Tazudinov was like,
Oh yeah,
maybe plus money.
That was
or
the
like
easiest
even.
one.
It's like, all right, this is dumb.
yeah.
I said bet Jamalov, and yeah, so Weston thinks I'm a genius.
Mihan was like even money. That was an easy one too.
Yeah.
I lost on what's her name? Not Fujinami, but
Yusaki?
yeah, Sasaki. That was a blow to my betting strategy, but it still all paid off because of Ramazanov and Jamalov.
Yes. You bet Ramazanov.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had ridiculous odds, so that made up for everything. You put,
Right.
like a small wager on that, and I had a whole parlay with all the women's, the Japanese women, that got blown up. But I still came out plus money.
Congrats, Bay.
There you go.
And I saw that how you're able to afford your nice townhouse.
And then now,
Turn that into literal property.
yeah, and then real estate comes rolling in.
Yeah.
Thanks to Olympic betting prowess.
Who knows what kind of home you'll have after the next
After the next, yeah, sky's the limit. Going to be one of these towers over here, one of these
Right.
penthouses.
Okay. Real Avery Lynch. This question is for me only, for John only. You had Luke Stanich in FloWrestling Preview taking 5th place /DMP after winning golds at U20s. How does Luke Stanich stack up with the USA 65 kg pound for pound? No more disrespectful Lehigh Hammers.
It's a command.
Lehigh Mountain Hawks. I think he's right in the mix.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
I mean, him versus Jesse Mendez. Like, think about that. That's a good match. I think that's actually a tough one for him.
I mean, he beat Bassett. We saw Aiden Valencia in the field at World Team Trials and U.S. Open, who beat Real Woods. So transitive.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, right there.
He's in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to pick on Avery Lynch because he's a great questioner and a big fan of the show, but with him saying no more disrespectful Lehigh Hammers, I read that as like, we don't want any more Lehigh wrestlers who are disrespectful.
Well, that's literally what the sentence means, but that's just
Yeah.
not what he meant.
He means, John,
just an
don't
Avery
disrespect
type. Listen.
Oh, he's calling me a Lehigh Hammer.
Okay. All right, fair. You saved it. Good job, John.
Yeah. All right. Next question. We have a lot of questions. Kansas next topic. We're all still on the hype train. Nobody's selling stock, but what's going on with Meyer Shapiro? Not in a bad way, but what's he up to this summer? I feel like we haven't heard as much from him. Injury or just taking a season to chill?
I think, he had a crazy finish to his season. I think injuries were maybe in.
Well, he was in the hospital.
Right. But then he came back and he looked pretty good. But I guess some other stuff. I asked Coach Gray. I forget what he told me. But basically, he needed time off. So hopefully we see him. It's going to be. Now, the interesting thing is, internationally, he and Yanni feel like they're the same weight.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that, get worked out? Does one of them eventually go up, or do they just duke it out at 70? But it feels like that's going to be very limiting for Meyer. The fact that your guy, the guy you kind of went to Cornell to train with, is at your weight is whereas, it felt like Meyer's freestyle pedigree is sky high, and it absolutely is, but someone like Meyer makes it tough.
Yeah, you look at Yanni, it's like he's either going to be in a weight for the Olympics with Vito probably, right, if he goes down, or Meyer if he goes up. So
Right.
you're not avoiding that problem either way. All right. Shiny Whooper's back. This time, instead of potatoes versus rice, you giving up caffeine or cheese forever?
Cheese.
Yeah, I think I'm giving up cheese.
I love cheese as much as the next person, but I'm highly addicted to caffeine.
It's
Yeah.
a chemical dependency wins.
Well, I just,
It is.
I
I
love,
get if I don't have it.
you know what? Let me think about this. because I love coffee.
You big cheese boy?
I just like coffee.
And think about it. Next time, like you don't get enough sleep and you're like super tired.
You
and
never
need to
have
wake
pizza
up.
again, though.
That's the thing. Pizza.
Just take the cheese off. I used to do that as a little kid.
What, Atkins? You were on Atkins that early?
I didn't like the, I
That
didn't
would
like,
not be Atkins.
didn't like the
He
cheese.
just ate the cheese. That would be Atkins.
Just crust and marinara.
So, like no more macaroni and cheese.
It's
No
macaroni.
more.
I'm aware that cheese.
What
is a lot
what
of-
can
More
what can
nachos and
substitute
cheese.
caffeine though? We had somebody in the office, those little powders that you put in your drink, but they were
I just start smoking.
yeah. I just popping a Zyn every
Yeah,
morning.
nicotine.
What if I just picked up smoking? Yeah, this is a tough one.
Start chiefing heaters.
Yeah.
Christian gets on smoking like he got on craps. It's awesome. I don't know what
This is great.
One vice at a time. We're taking CP down.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. It's for the nootropic benefits.
Yeah, my nootropic
yeah.
stack has to be.
Tucker Carlson says it's great. He never gets sick.
Really?
I
Got to trust everything he says.
I saw a clip of that online, so that's why I'm gonna start smoking. That's it.
All right. Thanks to Tucker.
Thanks, Tuck.
All right. Problem solved.
So is it cheese or caffeine?
Yeah, I'm gonna start smoking and
up
no
caffeine.
more caffeine. Now I get cheese.
Okay.
Oh, and we get to take smoke breaks all the time together.
Yeah,
now. We'll just
finally.
be outside or outside the front entrance there,
Yeah,
pacing a little
this is
bit.
great. I've just been looking for a reason to start.
Yeah.
This is
You think
it.
this is a bit, but we're doing this.
Yeah, we're gonna lift this. I'm done with caffeine. I'm gonna pour this.
All right. Virginia's for FRL. Great interview with Hidley, CP.
Thank you.
What do you think some of these big schools with relatively weak RTCs wouldn't try? Why do you think they wouldn't try to capitalize on guys like him?
That it's not true that they didn't try. They did try. Ooh. I know some schools tried, and they're like, "Dang, we wanted this dude bad," but
What schools?
he didn't go. I don't want to say.
It's just a member of the wolf pack.
He's just, you know. I think it's, you know, who knows? Maybe one day they scoop him up, but
I mean, definitely the cliche "iron sharpens iron" is true, and like you get in a big room, and there's, you know, Penn State proves that, like, you know, you can build on having that many great guys in the same room. But look at internationally, the guys train, you know, they're in Albania or Bahrain. Obviously, they still train in other places and have other practice partners. But you could be at a place that doesn't have a room full of hammers and still succeed at the highest level. So, you know, does it mean that, you know, having rooms with lots of great guys doesn't work? No, it's just saying that there's nothing wrong with Hidley staying at NC State.
next.
All right, back-to-back questions from Virginia's for FRL. If I told you our world team this time last year, who was the most surprising name to you?
This is such a good question because I mean it's one of Jax, Real, or PJ.
Probably Duke.
So who was our? I mean, James Green was our rep last year. We saw PJ Duke have a nice result at the World Team Trials. He was in some matches. It felt like
He beat Andonian. He beat Jake Hughes, he beat Will DeWan. Feels like I'm Jax for me.
I think it's I don't know, Real Woods coming off of last year. What did he finish at NCAAs? You know,
Yeah.
not a good finish.
We also didn't know about Ono yet, or full power Ono. So it's like Vito, you thinking maybe running it back, 2-time champ. At this point, he's back on the team.
I think I would say Real Woods.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, and Jax, in a similar vein of PJ, I mean, he was fourth at the Olympic trials at
Lost to
57.
DeSanto last year, though.
He's so young, though.
Lost at regional.
I'll just say it. I knew Jax was going to make this team. You know, I knew it.
I think either Jax or Duke would be my pick, but I think Wyatt, before going to Oklahoma State, I did not have him. I know, you know, if Mason's not in there, but this time last year,
I would have. I would not put Wyatt on that because he'd been right there with Mason in the past,
I mean,
and we knew Gable wasn't around.
yeah, no Gable, no Mason. I don't know. It was like the last year for Wyatt has been so monumental that
With Real, though, it was always felt like he could be at that level, but he just didn't try.
Yeah.
So like it's like, oh, he tried freestyle, and he's a really good wrestler. So that's why it wouldn't have been that surprising to me.
For real?
Yeah.
I just think 65 is such a deep weight. The idea that he would navigate that just made no sense to me. With no experience, beating the McKennas and all those guys. I mean, even in April, he lost to. I mean,
Especially, yeah.
listen, I was high on him. Obviously, when I watched him, I was like, "This there's something there. But man, just losing to Aiden twice, it just didn't seem.
It's true, but this year's domestic 65 didn't have longest, like a final boss, long established world team member. Zane wasn't there. Like he's wrestling Jesse, who's in college. Aiden, who's a freshman in college. Obviously Joey's the guy. But again, no offense to Joey, he's been the gatekeeper. He's been the bridesmaid, never the bride. Like at the senior level.
Yeah.
Like it'd be different if I'm trying to like if
I guess you're right. I mean, in some ways,
like if there was like a Metcalf, not 65 Zane, but like something like that.
here's why maybe I'm with you now. Going into April, I think probably the conventional consensus pick, not that we thought he was going to make the team for sure, was Jesse. I think I think that was. You take a straw poll of wrestling fans in America. It's like Jesse looks like the guy who's right there at the Olympic trials. No more Zane. He had already beaten McKenna. It feels like it's Jesse. And knowing that Real and Jesse were pretty close, it feels like, yeah, maybe so. I'm still sticking with Real. It's a good question, though.
Flying Brian J. This offseason, the Lopers added 3 JUCO national champions to a roster that already had 5-ish returning All-Americans. Is UNK the Penn State of D2?
Obviously.
What is 5-ish?
No, I think
off like 9 straight.
here's why I disagree. I think Penn State is the UNK of D1.
There we go.
More accurately stated. But what does 5-ish returning All-Americans mean? Are 5 returning or 4 or 6?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right around 5.
Okay.
exactly?
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out Lopers.
It means what it means.
Fair.
Yeah. All right, Avery Lynch, another question.
They're going international too. With some of the JUCO guys, a Mongolian and a Cuban.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah. All right. If Trent Hiley makes a medal match, what sandwich would you throw him? I'll go first. A BLT sandwich.
That's a pretty messy one. Mm-hmm. You know what?
I'm going to go meatball.
I'm going to throw him an Italian. Even though he's not Italian, he's from Pennsylvania, Northeast.
Something in a roll is a little more compact. You can
Yeah.
wrap it better than a BLT.
I could throw a tight spiral with a.
with the sub.
Yeah, I'm throwing it to him. Yeah. Boom. So.
No, what's the Pittsburgh sandwiches with the fries on them?
Permanente Brothers?
Yeah, I'm throwing them out.
Anti-bros.
Just
Yeah.
make the biggest mess possible.
Hey,
Well, it's wrapped up.
while we're speaking of sandwiches, I got a mission for all of us. I found online a deli in Austin that says they make New Jersey style sloppy joes.
Ooh.
It's literally advertised as New Jersey style with coleslaw and Russian dressing.
I'll stop this show right now
called?
and walk there.
After the show?
It's the New World Deli.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah?
It's good.
New World.
Come up by me.
New World.
Hyde Park area.
Road trip to JD's.
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay.
It is really good.
All right. Well, that's what they said online, and I'll be the judge of whether they make good New Jersey sloppy joes or not.
It's not quite.
Oh, you actually had the sloppy joe?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's not quite
On the level.
of
Milburn Deli.
Milburn Deli.
Yeah.
If it's 80% of it, I'll cry tears of joy.
Could be the new spot.
Okay.
It's just a quick
So we're getting a Cats
hour 15
too?
walk.
This is nothing of a walk compared to what Spade normally has me do.
Oh yeah, yeah. We can do that. An hour and 14 minutes. That's easy. We were on that trail for what? 2-3 hours? Almost.
Longer than that. It took us an hour and a half to do one leg of it.
Yeah, Riverside to Zilker for anybody following along at home. And back.
And back.
Yeah.
There we go.
We should have Waymo'd home. All right.
Did you see we're getting a Cats?
What?
Cat's Deli?
Cats Deli.
Like the New York?
Yes, the most famous deli in New York. is
pastrami?
in Boston. Yeah.
Sign me up.
All right.
All right.
Go time.
It's 11:29.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry for those of you that are faithful listeners of the live, which is one of the words in the show. I'm sorry that this happened. If it makes you feel any better, it was Spade's fault.
I'll take full responsibility.
And he takes responsibility for it. That's the kind of accountable guy he is.
I'll
Hopefully
give you
we'll
a
be back.
refund. Everyone gets a refund.
We're going to be back, okay, special Wednesday afternoon at what time?
3 p.m. Central.
3 Central, 4 Eastern, sweet spot. I had Thursday, something's going on. Maybe they're fixing the internet. Who knows? But we'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. For Kozak, Spade, and JD, I'm Christian Piles. Thank you so much, Nike Wrestling, for your support of the show. Go to athleteps.com. We will see you Wednesday afternoon. Goodbye.